Hello. Hi guys, my name is Mariah, welcome back to my channel, and here on my channel I post lifestyle, university and physiotherapy related content, so if you're interested, make sure to subscribe and turn notification bell to all so you never miss a video. I just finished filming a video and I was like, this is the other video I've been meaning to film because I get asked quite a bit, and the question obviously is, how do I balance working in London whilst studying in Birmingham? And I've only been doing it for a little bit now, maybe just under a month now, but I'm just going to give you some tips and honest truth on how I do it. One, it's not easy. If you're going to work between two different cities, you need to really have the desire for what you're doing and really enjoy the job you're doing. Yeah, and I enjoy my job, I enjoy my colleagues, and honestly the job, it can be stressful sometimes, but like not really like, oh my god, I'm gonna go home and I'll like, you know, scratching my head because I got a headache type stressful, but more in terms of, wow, you really gonna do this today? Okay, one of those type of stressful jobs, but you do have a lot of fun, and like you meet some characters and you get some funny stories where I work, so that's what I really like about my job. But anyway, so the way I managed to balance things, because from Monday to Friday, for most of the time Monday to Friday I'm in Birmingham, and that's cool. In Birmingham I don't think about work. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do read the notifications for work when work chat pops up because I'm a person who likes to keep my notifications clear, but like I don't really think about work too much because I'm in my study zone. Like, I'm focusing on purely studying, getting my studying done. And like one of the key things about working is, unless it really depends on your situation. If you're a person who really needs to work, like to support your degree or to support your living situation, then obviously things may differ in comparison to me. But like, end of the day, university always comes first. That's how I see it. Not that I'm going to miss work for university. No. I made a commitment to work, I'm going to work. That's how I see it. But in terms of like, in the week, I like to make sure I'm on top of everything, get the pre-reading done if I need to do pre-reading, I don't do the pre-reading, but like if you need to do any pre-reading, get that done and out of the way. I just kind of like, if I do have anything left to do for the following week, because I know I'm going to be working over the weekend, I don't want it to be anything heavy, you know, like something that involves a lot of research. Don't want that. I want something that I could potentially do on the train. So like, today's a Friday, I'm going back to London. I like to do it. So for example, I have just one topic to read up over. It's not intense because I already put the link there, so it's literally just me reading and transferring the notes. I've got to write up the notes from a lecture that I didn't get around to doing because I had another thing I had to do this week for uni. So that's not too bad. I don't mind doing that on the train. It helps me pass the time rather than sitting there idly on the train. And that's also another way I balance things out, is I use all my time to like keep up with everything. So like on the train, my train will be like 2 hours because I take the slow ass train. If you find a table, you know, sit there, do some work. Don't see why not. I mean, unless you get motion sick, then I see why not. But like, I don't. So I find working on the train, even reading an article on the train on my iPad, is really not that bad. And it means you're not just sitting there, you know, making the most of your time. Another thing I really like to do is, well, the main thing I like to do is keep everything on my phone calendar, like everything on my calendar. If it's not on the calendar, it ain't happening. Okay, I am unaware of it, or I ain't going to it. Period. Simple. That's how it is. So like, I can show you my phone calendar now, and like, it's crazy. So I keep uni stuff on like my Google calendar, and then my phone, and it links to my phone calendar, and then my phone calendar is literally just like, okay, other stuff like personal things like, oh, I'm gonna see this friend, or I'm going here, and, oh, this trend I've got to get. But like I said, I run off my calendar, so I'm not sure if you can see that, but like, my calendar is pretty busy. It's like pretty packed. I have the dark settings on because I like it, but like, it's a busy one. Like, September was more chill, and obviously before that it was much more chill because of the pandemic, but I like to do that, use my phone calendar to keep balanced, find out my shifts in advance if possible, because it's a two and two thing. It's kind of like a knock-on effect. If I don't know when I'm working, I can't book my train tickets in advance. But if I don't tell work when I haven't got like a Friday class, then they don't know when to schedule me. You know what I mean? Like ideally, we all know it's a weekend. I work on the weekend, but it's just like stuff like that. It's about being able to communicate with everybody so everybody knows what's going on. Like people at uni are also aware that I work, so it's like a good communication thing. So it's kind of like, if you need me to do something, don't expect me to do it from Friday to Sunday. Like it's just about being open about it. And those people work. Those people are able to balance it. Most people obviously don't do it between two different cities, but like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, if you enjoy your job, why am I leaving the job? I mean, obviously when placements come up, then it's a slightly different situation. But my main things in terms of like balancing it is my calendar on my phone, booking train tickets in advance, being like absolutely plain and simple, clear with everybody, laying everything out on the table, like I'm doing this, this and that, and if there's time for you to fit in here, you fit in here. But also, as well as that, balancing work and uni, you've also got to have a happy ground where you're not literally just going from work to uni, uni to work. You need time for you, and so hence why I play bench ball, and that's my me time. I have an hour for the week that is just me time, absolutely me time. And if not, like when it comes to like seeing friends, it's a little bit harder to navigate because masters and physiotherapy as well. When it's a masters, it's intense, and the healthcare masters are even more intense. You don't really get that much free time in comparison to how you did in undergrad. So it's kind of like finding the nice middle ground to balance everything out. That's the best thing I can say. Literally just write it down, have a to-do list, get your important things out of the way at first. If it means staying up late, then I guess you have to stay up late. But if you're not a person who likes to stay up late, because sleep is important, you don't want to burn out too early. I'd say maybe if you're like a person who's always on the go, but you don't have time to read the actual book, get an app like Speechify, for example. Take a picture of the thing and then get it to read it to you. So while you're on the go, you're listening to it. Like, you gotta find little ways to make things work with you, like work for you and with you, basically. Because it's kind of like, if you enjoy both commitments, you can really balance it. I don't see why you can't. I mean, the only thing that would really screw me over is like the train stop running, and I'd be, honestly, because I don't have a car, so I'd be like, oh. And that's also another reason why I don't travel down on Saturday, because even though I could travel down on Saturday and get to work on time and literally just roll into work, if the train is delayed, I don't like being late. I just don't. I'm always early. So I'm just like, no. So that's like that. Yeah, this video really has no structure, but it's just me kind of saying how I run things with a lot of structure. Like a lot of structure. Alright. Anyway, that was a messy way of me telling you how I balance university in Birmingham and working in London. But if you enjoyed this concoction, leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.